Hey everybody, it's me, Bryson Booker, and it's time for another special BBTV cartoon review just for you and 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 you. And all of you who like chili today and also a hot tamale. And you're driving down Highway 40 in your big old pickup truck to go do something with your hubcap because you like hubcaps. What am I talking about? What is all this random gibberish that I just said? Well, they're basically songs that come from Brak Presents the Brak Show starring Brak, which was a special that premiered on Cartoon Network February 20th, 2000, created by William Street and Primal Screen. What it is, I basically just said it, is a musical variety show starring Brak, Zorak, Wally Gator, Grape Ape, Monica. Don't ask why she's in the special, but she's in the special. Monica, the Chafstons, or whatever they're called, Freddie Prinze Jr., the Brockets, who, is it me, or do the Brockets look freakishly creepy? Also, Brak's band. And basically, it's just Brak singing and telling stories and, just being Brak. The only way to describe Brak is he's just being himself. Basically, he's simply being himself, which is a lesson that all of us can take from that creepy little guy that we know as Brak. Be yourself. If you like hubcaps, if you like corn, if you like chilies, if you like hot dogs, if you like toothpaste, if you like to get your teeth done in weird places, if you like to hang out with a bug as your best friend, do it. If it feels good to you, and if it's Brak's way, do it. Thank you, Master Brak, for teaching us how to be stupidly simple. And this special basically does that. It's basically stupidly simple. Is it bad? No. Is it cheesy? No, because it was on Cartoon Network. Duh. Cartoon Network didn't really get into a lot of cheesy stuff, or didn't do a lot of cheesy stuff. It was, the humor in it is, I guess you could call it as, pretty general humor, a little sophisticated, I guess you could say, but it's not cheesy. The songs, however, listen, they're not that annoying, but guys, for them to release a whole album full of these songs, they had to take some chances. They actually released, believe it or not, they did release a companion soundtrack simply titled Brak Presents the Brak Album starring Brak, based on this special. And every song that's in this special, well, the two specials, there were two specials. There was one that debated, both of them I think debated on the same day in 2000. So yeah, there's part one and there's part two. All of those songs that were in both parts and the stories as well, they put on the Brak album. And guys, Cartoon Network did it along with Kid Rhino. And you know something? I think they made those albums for one particular purpose. Now keep in mind, this is 2000, guys. So your CD changer is in the trunk. Yep. In your old Volkswagen Passat or Buggy or Chevy. Yeah, you got your CD changer in the trunk. Let's make this pretty authentic here. And so you're driving, and the radio, obviously you can't get nothing on the radio because you're in La La Land or wherever you're going. You're in Candyland, wherever you're going, wherever you want to get to. The Yellow Brick Road, I don't care. You're going somewhere, okay? And so your parents have their early 70s jams in, the Bee Gees, James Taylor, Crosby, Stills and Nash, all of this stuff, ABBA, okay? And then, you get to a rest stop. The good old rest stop. And your mom asks you, "Hey, sonny boy, what kind of CD would you like to put in the trunk?" And then you show her Brak Presents the Brak album. Does this have cussing in it? No. But you get a wide grin on your face. Because as soon as your parents hear songs like this,
and bow ties, I like cardboard and moon pies. When I'm soaking in the bathtub, I like shooting submarines. Shooting submarines. I like Soupy, I like Goopy, I like Charles Nelson Riley, I like Hee Haw, Fat Albert, and I also like corn.
And God, let's not forget this one.
I'm driving down Highway 40 in my big old pickup truck. They sing like girls. I'm driving down Highway 40 in my big old pickup truck. Now I like fishies. Like monsters.
After about 2 rotations in the CD changer, your parents, well, let's put it like this. Your dad is almost bald, and your mom looks like she's been on something for like 24 hours, and her eyes are red and they're about to explode. And she is to the point where she's about to throw you and Brak out of the car on Highway 40. Or where talk about the animation of the special. The animation was created by Primal Screen. Primal Screen did a couple of things for Cartoon Network. They did this special. They did Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I guess they did Cartoon Planet. I'm guessing. Yeah, I guess you could say they did. And they also did the Brak show, which obviously came after Brak Presents in 2001. And I don't know, now I'm kind of guessing. I don't really know if they did C-Lab 2021 or those other early Adult Swim shows. I don't know, but I do know that Primal Screen did, some of Cartoon Network's adult-ish programming from the late 90s and early 2000s. They also did a special, a Cartoon Network groovy called The Ride of El Kabong, and that was basically starring Quick Draw McGraw as El Kabong, and that was animated beautifully by Primal Screen. And that's just some of the work that they've done for the network. Like I said, throughout the late 90s and early 2000s, they do pretty good stuff, and I'm pretty happy with Primal Screen. The animation on this show kind of uses stock images of the characters. Obviously, Brak and Zorak, and the different face positions. Those are obviously stock images just put together in a genius way of kind of making them connect. Some of the character designs, like the Brakettes, are kind of questionable, but most of the designs of the characters, they do a pretty good job on. Pretty good job. And like I said, it's smooth, even though it's kind of stock animation. They did a pretty good job on it. It's pretty smooth animation for the most part, for what this special is designed to be and designed to do. But it's pretty good. The voice acting is great. You got Mike Lazo. Well, no, did Mike Lazo? No, Andy something did Brak. Mike Lazo was executive producer. C. Martin Croker, who has a YouTube channel here on YouTube, did the voice of Zorak. I just love Zorak. Guys, I love Zorak. Even though he tries to be cruel to everybody, he's just a great guy. Deep down inside, he's just a great bug, I'm telling you. So we got C. Martin Croker as Zorak. I don't know who played Wally Gator or Grape Ape or the Brakettes. I think a whole bunch of girls played the Brakettes because they sound different on almost every song that they're in this special. But Andy something, he played Brak, and he's been playing Brak, I guess, ever since this special, Space Ghost Coast to Coast, and every future special that Brak would be in, he kind of played the voice of Brak. That was his role, basically. Him and C. Martin Croker were best buds. And they do a great job. Like I said, both of their singing, well, Brak's singing voice is better than Zorak's singing voice. But, hey, at least they both try to stay on key. And that's, for a special like this, that's all you need. It's already silly enough. Just the way they sing, it's adding to the silliness, and it's just making it a bit more funnier to watch. It's a pretty decent special that's here on YouTube. Both parts are here on YouTube. So I would encourage you, if you want a piece of Cartoon Network history that's hard to watch, hard to find, you gotta watch Brock Presents The Brock Show starring Brock.